Thank you, Ana-La-Rai. Welcome, 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 everyone, to our February 13th, 2024 Global Meditation with the Alchemy. My name is Paula, and I am part of your ground crew. The other members of the ground crew are Ana-La-Rai, our voice, and Christian, and they join us from British Columbia, Vancouver. Sorry, I'm backwards, Vancouver, British Columbia, and Canada. Maria is in Germany, our law is in Florida, and I live in Montana. And together we make up your ground crew. I would like to take just a moment and say a very big thank you for the lovely donations we've received. As everyone knows, we all volunteer our time to do this with everyone, but we do have 3D costs, so the donations are very much appreciated, and a big thank you to each of you that have done that. And with that, it's back to Ana-La-Rai.
Thank you, Paula, and welcome as Melinda's coming in, and Emmanuel, Christian, Kathy, Hannah, Luzmilla, Susie, Sandra, Amelia, Maria B., and Razjaspati and Mark. And we will do the rest of our announcements at the end. I just want to start by offering you my apologies for not being able to do the last 2 weeks of global meditations. We've been holding the Alchemy Global Meditations for 11 years, and it was the first time in 11 years that I've ever canceled 2 back-to-back, and maybe the 3rd time or 4th time in 11 years that I've ever canceled a global meditation. So, yeah, so my apologies about that, but I was just not well enough to do this. All right, so let's get connected to the light and just see, feel, or sense as we bring in that pure source light. And just receive that pure source light and just see before you your golden disc, the alchemy's travel disc. And as you step upon it, just feel as it brings you up, up, up to the alchemy field. For those of you new with us, you'll see this beautiful field with wildflowers and long grasses and beautiful trees on either side. And as you look down the field, you'll see this beautiful crystal. And it's quartz-like in texture and color. It's the size of an old oak tree. It's really big. And it's the alchemy's home crystal, their energetic portal. And we ask everyone to either walk down the field or travel on their golden disc and come and stand around the crystal. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the alchemy, and on this day we greet you. We call forth on our beloved ribbons, the one you know as Ana-La-Rai, the Christian one, Mother Gaia, and Karila to come and enter the center of the crystal, for we run our energies through them. And see, feel, or sense now as we bring in the purple, the blue, the platinum, and the green ray into each, to Ana-La-Rai, to Christian, to Gaia, and to Karila. And see as these 4 colors, these rays, the purple, the blue, the platinum, and the green, now make a braid or a piece of yarn. They weave together these 4 colors. And feel now from Ana-La-Rai's heart as this yarn of 4 colors comes out and connects with you now. And see or feel as the same yarn of 4 colors comes out or rays from Christian's heart and connects with you now. And from Mother Gaia's heart, this same 4 rays woven together comes out and connects with your heart. And finally with Karila, the same. And feel as all this love and light from source flows through the purple, the blue, the platinum, and the green rays that are woven together and connecting each of you to each of them and to us. Just receive, beloved ones, just receive. And feel now as the diamond lights begin running, the white, the pink, the golden, and the aqua. Beautiful, beloveds. Just receive. The white is the base diamond light, carrying the codes of remembrance of who you are on all levels. These are the highest ascension waves. The pink supports the body, the human physical body. The golden is for healing, and the aqua for sovereignty. And it has been 11 of your earth years now that we have worked together with Ana-La-Rai and come forth doing these global meditations. And if you wish to know a little more about that, if you go to Ana-La-Rai's website, sparklesoflove.love, and go to her blog, you will see a little bit more about our history, as well as on our website. And just continue to receive this love and light as you are connected to us, and the diamond lights are flowing into your body. Our welcomes to Ellen and Joanne, to Sarah, to Araciel, to another Sarah, to Maria D, to Susan, to Cassandra. We are glad to have all of you with us. And we are also going to let you know that if you are on Ana-La-Rai's website, in her blog, that just last week she posted a new healing technique, tuning into your higher vibrations. And how to use it is all listed there. And we know that many of you are wanting to continue to release your old wounds and beliefs and blockages. And she has posted it on her Facebook page and our Facebook page, and it is also there on the blog, should you wish to give it a try. And any of you that have tried it, can you let us know? We know how it works, but how many of you, if you have tried it, have you found that it worked well for you? It is just another perspective on healing. And feel now as the energy of discernment begins to flow. And discernment is a new vibration and energy that has been coming on since January 21st, December 21st last year, since the solstice. The energy of discernment also flowing to all of you and flowing on to the planet. And you ask, we give you the definition that we'd like of discernment, beloved ones, and that is the quality of being able to grasp and comprehend what is obscure, truth versus untruth, intent, manipulation. So discernment is a new vibration flowing onto the planet to support you. Beautiful. And just receive. And as always, as you look behind you, as you are here around the alchemy crystal, you will see the 11 rings of angels, the ring of enlightened ones and mythical creatures, the alchemy high council, the star sphere beings, and all the alchemy members. And you are going to hear us say this often this year. But you are in critical times on your planet. And you know that we do not make predictions. That is not our jam, as you call it. But we will share that it is critical times. And so we remind you to clear your old wounds, your false beliefs, your energy blockages. We remind you to stay out of battle mode with anyone or anything, to stay out of polarity and judgment, as seeing things as right or wrong. We remind you to anchor the peace through you and within you as much as you can, and to call on the diamond lights. You can call on them twice a day, up to 60 minutes each time, one of those times at bedtime. And yes, you have heard us speak of this at different times. But this is so important, beyond anything you could have imagined. For this year is a tumultuous one. This year there is so much chaos energy. There is so much change. And the best thing that you can do for yourself as an individual and to support others is to be in the peace, to have healed your wounds, your triggers, to stay out of battle mode and judgment, to stay out of the polarity and anchor the peace. And the vibration of discernment, love, and light, and the diamond lights continue to flow. And we add now the vibration of peace to flow into each of you. And we ask you, wherever you are on planet Earth, to connect now to the unity grids. And that is 6 feet or 2 meters below your feet. They are all over the planet. And we ask that any of the excess vibrations of peace you allow to flow now into the unity grids. But you must be filled up first. To be filled up first. So just feel as these vibrations of peace move down into your brain and your fear center, the amygdalas, and down your throat and across your shoulders. And down your body, your spine, and through your chakra system. Beautiful. And the peace flows into the nervous system, coats your nervous system. Continue to receive this vibration of peace along with the vibrations of discernment and the diamond lights. Let us fill you up. And we have shared, and we'll share again, that really this year the themes, which we have not had themes before, but the themes that you will hear us repeat again and again is peace, discernment, and sovereignty. Yours and the sovereignty of others. as more and more on your planet begin their own process of awakening, and those of yourselves awaken to deeper levels of self-awareness and consciousness, more becomes possible on your planet. But standing in your sovereignty in a peaceful manner, fully discerning what is happening, is the most beautiful way to do this. And in this moment, as you feel these vibrations, we ask you to repeat the intentions with us once again that were created over a year ago, but remain the most important. We ask you to repeat these 3 times, which is what we consider once. When you say it 3 times in a row, that is once. And we ask you to do it once daily if you wish, with intention, as we shall do it together now. All of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And this is why we come and why we have been present, is to support this. All of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And finally, the third one, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And this is what we are working towards. This, where you remember your true divine nature, and that you're awakening, that you choose a gentle way. You don't have to choose a gentle way, but it is easier when you do. So just feel those intentions when you send them out into the world, and continue to receive now the vibrations of peace, the diamond lights, and the vibration of discernment. And as you are filled with these, we ask you to allow the discernment and the peace to flow into the unity grids below you, 6 feet or 2 meters below your feet. Beautiful, beloveds, beautiful. Continue to receive these vibrations and allow yourself to be filled up. Allow any tension in your body to release. Continue to receive and allow this discernment and peace once you are filled up to flow through your feet and into the unity grids. And the unity grids support all on planet Earth, holding the higher vibrations. These unity grids allow Mother Gaia and Karila to move these energies wherever they see fit, wherever they are needed most. And you may connect to the unity grids at any time and request to receive any of these vibrations or the vibrations of love, should you be needing extra. But they help hold a higher vibration for your planet. And we remind you, as we spoke of at the beginning of January, that 2024 is a different year. It is a different year than you have experienced. The energetics are different. You will require more sleep. The planetary energies are different. The intensity of the collective and the shifting. It is different. And we invite you to respond differently yourself, to not do everything the way you did it before. To try new things. And some of you might find that you feel inclined to be more at your home base, to be less out and about in the crowds of people, to be more often in nature. Continue to receive. Beautiful, beloved ones. And allow this vibration of peace and discernment to flow to you and through you and into the unity grids. Beautiful, beloved ones, beautiful. And we know that some of you find the vibrations of peace a little boring, but we would ask you to relook at this, for they are most profound, and it is this state of stillness where no matter what happens around you, you can hold the stillness within. It is most beneficial for the physical, emotional, and mental bodies, for your psyche, so to speak. Beautiful. And feel as we flow even more of the vibration of peace to you, we increase the strength or amount. Beautiful, beloved ones, beautiful. And just a few minutes more as we continue to flow these vibrations strongly into you. Beautiful. You continue to receive the vibrations of peace, discernment, the diamond lights. You are still connected to the unity grids. And so we invite you to release from the unity grids and allow your legs to grow back to the normal length. You are still here around the crystal and connected to all of us. And the vibrations of peace gently stop flowing. You are still receiving the white, the pink, the golden, and the aqua diamond lights, and as well as the vibration of discernment. And gently and slowly, the vibration of discernment stops flowing into you directly. It still flows onto your planet. Beautiful. And the diamond lights continue to flow. And as you are still receiving, we will share with you that if you wish to work with us on a deeper level, then we invite you to join one of our gatherings this year. The first will be April 7th to 11th. We do 5 days. This is a Sunday through a Thursday, and it will be online. So no matter where you are in the world, you can be present. But you must be with us live for this. There are no recordings. And our in-person gathering will be at the beautiful resort that you see in front of you on the screen, Deerhurst Resort in Muskoka, Ontario, Canada. It is 2 hours north of the city of Toronto, and that will be 5 days in person. And in these times, our gatherings are so important because we can do so much more, because we continue to build the energies 5 days in a row for 24 hours a day continuously. And each of these gatherings supports your awakening, your advancements, and your expansion of consciousness as an individual soul, as well as the divine planetary work that we will do. And so we invite you. Both are available on our website, thealchemycollective.org, for registration. And we hope that you will join us, and you have the options of 1 day or 5 days. 1 day or 5 days. And if you cannot come, but you wish to help someone else, we are happy to accept sponsorship money, and then we will offer it to those who we know need a little help or would like to attend. Beautiful, beloveds, beautiful. And we want to share, we like doing Ana-La-Rai's announcements. She does our global meditation, so we shall share a little bit with you. And if you aren't aware yet, Ana-La-Rai has committed to doing live YouTube broadcasts every Thursday at noon. And her channel is called Ana-La-Rai Sparkles of Love. And this week she's going to be talking about the 2024 energies. And last week it was all about the importance of gratitude. And if you're on with her live, you may ask questions. And we thank her for doing this, because this year she is really focusing on sharing the energy, the knowledge, and the wisdom through sparkles of love. And we also want to let you know, connected here, let us see this, that in March, she will be offering once again with Lord Shiva the Advanced Chakra Program that will run 6 weeks. And it is activating the long forgotten part of your chakra system. And those of you that would like a taste of this, If you go to her website for the first time, sparklesoflove.love, there is a pop-up that will allow you to receive the sacral chakra as a gift. And if you have already been to her website, then you can register for the newsletter and you will receive the sacral chakra recording as a gift without payment, so that you can experience Lord Shiva and the shift and change that you can get from the advanced chakra system. And with the sacral chakra, you create that sacred union with your highest self, and it brings more source energy into your fields, as well as a deeper connection with your highest self. And simply, it brings more in, unlocking new levels of consciousness and more insight into your own journeys. And so that will be in March, but you may receive the first chakra as a gift by visiting Ana-La-Rai's website. Beautiful, beloved ones, beautiful. And so feel now as we gently and slowly stop flowing the diamond lights. We remind you once again, you can call on them twice a day, up to 60 consecutive minutes, once of these at bedtime. And this is a simple way to support your journey, beloved ones, to receive more of the diamond lights. And gently and slowly, Ana-La-Rai, Christian, Karela, and Gaia gently dissolve their connection with you of the four colored rays that have been woven together. And your golden disc brings you back to your own time and space. And we have a few minutes. If any of you have questions you wish to ask us, we might or might not answer them, but we are fine if you wish to propose them. Whether it be about what we are doing, about our gatherings. Glad you are back in action. Stay healthy. Well, we would say the same for Ana-La-Rai. It was a very difficult time for her. We would like to make a suggestion. So should you ever feel that you can't, you wonder if something is happening or we are not having a meditation and it has to be canceled, because normally if it is canceled, it is an emergency. Well, it is always an emergency, and it usually happens rather quickly. So we would ask you not to text Ana-La-Rai, because if she is canceling, then something is happening, and the last thing she needs are texts. So we would invite you. So Christian always changes the go-to webinar announcement. So we ask you to read the dates on it and to read the email that you get every week that most of you don't read, but it will tell you if there is a change. You can also visit our website because we will put it there, and we also put it on our Facebook page. But this is all we can do. That is several things that Christian is trying to do, but you have the responsibility of having to look first. And if you really need to reach out, then do not reach out to Ana-La-Rai, reach out to a different member of the ground crew. As she said, and it is less than 5 times in 11 years she's ever had to cancel. And we appreciate all that she does for us. And one says, is there any reason to re-listen to the advanced chakras? It has all been done, beloved. So nothing has changed with your chakra system. If you are interested in listening more for the learning, you are welcome to, but there is no, once it is done, it is done. And another says, no questions, but thank you so much for this great fill up of energies. Thank you so much. You are welcome. In these times of chaos and tumultuous times, we know that filling you up and connecting here on a weekly basis is very beneficial to all of you. And the ground crew wants you to know that they are also checking the emails prior to starting on Tuesdays. So you can email us at thealchemy88@gmail.com if you have a question. And one of the ground crew will be checking the emails right up to before we begin. Which other questions or comments do you have? How many of you felt the vibrations of peace very strongly today? Raise your hand if you felt it strongly today, the peace vibration. Beautiful, beautiful. Many of you did. And you may listen as often as you wish. Are there any other comments or questions? It is always our pleasure to be present with you. It is always our pleasure and honor to co-create with you. And so we do not understand. One of you saying, for many years when you said raise your hand, I would raise my actual hand. Until I realized what this meant. Yes, there is a system here that you can raise your hand. We love that you raised your actual hand. Thank you for reminding us. We have no reason to be fearful in 2024. Sending you love and light. Be well. We thank you for sending that. Beautiful, beloved ones. And so we want to let you know that next week is also at the same time, and 8 a.m. Pacific, and we will post on the completed recordings on our website as always. But next week is this same time. All right, our blessings and love to each of you. May you have a most spectacular week. We are the alchemy. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate you being here. And thank you for each blessing of the alchemy presence and all who support this energetic gathering. Thank you for this beautiful session. I saw the energy of discernment as iridescent with lots of light codes. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome, everybody. Have a great week. Bye for now.